Hey, my name is Chase Young, and I'm going to talk to you guys about our focus groups today. So both of our focus groups actually took place in Norland Library. The first one was on Thursday, December the 5th at 3 p.m., and it was in a study room within Norland. Our moderator was Megan Curry, and the length of our first focus group was 20 minutes. Requirements were college age 18 to 24, and the number of people in our first group was 6. Our first focus group, not gonna lie, it kind of was a little bit of a struggle. People weren't really participating as much as we would liked. We kind of had to pull teeth just to get answers from them, and it made it really hard and difficult to get anything done and get a lot of notes taken and kind of just figure out where we wanted to go with their brand. For our second focus group, though, it was a lot different of a story. We had 8 people in this group, and they were a lot more willing and open and more excited to talk about these topics when we were to present it to them. And it took place in the same exact room, actually 30 minutes after our first focus group, which was only 20 minutes long. This group was actually 35 minutes long because they were a lot more willing to talk, like I said, and they were a lot more into it. It was much more of a success, and we found out a lot more information we needed. So we presented everyone in the focus groups with 3 different prominent brands. Our first brand was DiGiorno, and DiGiorno was actually seen by all the people in the focus group as better quality, and it was more comparable to delivery than all the other ones that we'd been discussing before that. They all enjoyed the taste, but the price was a little too high for that. And they could all remember the slogan, "It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno." For our second brand, it was California Pizza Kitchen, and it was actually the most well-liked brand in the focus group. And people actually liked the thin crust a lot. That was kind of a cool factor for them, and they thought it was more reputable because of the fact that there were restaurants in the area, and they had tried they had tried the actual pizza before in the restaurant, and it kind of made it more reputable for them buying the frozen pizza in the grocery store since they had a good experience there. People also really liked, and what we really learned from this, for what we're going to take our new brand to, is that they like the contemporary flavors, the modern flavors. That was really what excited them because it was just something different, and the thin crust also too was a big factor. And our third brand was Totino's, and that actually had a really big negative stigma within everyone in the focus group. A lot of people, the only reason why they did like it was because it was super cheap, but besides that, they said that the price point and the fact that it was super cheap kind of hindered the quality of the pizza itself. So quality was sacrificed. It wasn't very filling to them, and people also didn't really like the stigma that it was more for little kids. They kind of felt like it wasn't something for them, for their age group, and for them to have, I guess. For 3 big things that people were looking for within the new brand of frozen pizza when we started asking them is they wanted flavor, they wanted quality in different styles and toppings, just kind of branch out there, get those more contemporary flavors in there. They want fresher ingredients, and they also want more of a healthy product, not something that's just totally greasy and super bad for them. They felt like if it was more healthy, that they'd be able to eat a lot more and enjoy a lot more without having to think twice about it. So I'm going to hand it off. Thanks, guys. Bye.